Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Okay, all set to go. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And a ground ball to first. They get the out on Soto. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Got him. Out. Number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back on this one. He's got it. And that'll do it. And we're back. And today's starter, Kodai Senga. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And now here is Harper.
Right. Harper.
1 out, bases empty. Alonso takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now it's Alec Bohm. And a pitch. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive. And
oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the second, and now it's Mark Vientos. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Foul ball there.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's one down.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Vientos at first, one gone. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings it across, got him. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. McNeil getting ready to hit. Flares it into the outfield. Oh, he gloves it. Bottom of the second, digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Next offering is fouled back. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Max Kepler at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the lineup flips over. And next to the Mets, Francisco Lindor.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one ripped. That's bad. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. To second. Pulls him off the bag. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Ball to strike. The pitch. Runner takes off. Line drive. Throw to first in time. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0. Here's Pete Alonso. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Turner throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ground ball. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Mark Vientos.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the Mets DH, Brett Baty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Ball, 2 strikes.
That's
ball
down
2.
and in.
2-2 to count.
Hit in the air, left field. Kepler brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper. Ball to strike.
Foul ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Taylor makes the catch, and there's one down. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Next pitch is outside. The Phillies trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Next offering is downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Grounds one to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The batter, number 1.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up the middle, base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler makes the catch. 2 down.
On that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Francisco.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Frankie Lindor. McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Check swing, called strike. Got him! So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now batting Max Kepler.
Left fielder Max Kepler.
Slides for the stop to first, and that's a great play for the out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Catcher JT Realmuto.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming in.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Juan Soto. Next offering is fouled back. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Around first, heading for 2. Soto round second, heads for third. And they put the tag on him for the out. And the batter now, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. Base knock center field, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. There goes the runner. In the dirt. He's safe at second, and that was not close. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Next to hit, Mark Vientos. Jose Alvarado gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Vientos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That one fouled off, 2-2. Double steal. Pitch misses inside. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and here is Bryson Stott. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Taylor hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now, Brandon Marsh.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's 2 and 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one outside, and a full count now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Into the slide, and he got it. So the batting order turns over. The batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 2 outs. And that one missing low. Bangs off the wall. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. To the right side. Harper steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. The 2-1. Hit in the air left field. Kepler on the move. Snags it for the 2nd out. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Juan Soto now. Walked off the plate that time. Lindor off of. First with 2 away. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Matt Strahm.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So digging in, Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Up and in, 2-1.
Now pitching for New York, number 39, Edwin.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that misses. And that's ball 3. Down the line. And that drops foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kyle. A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, Phillies down a run. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on his pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. With the tying run on at first. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Swings and misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through it for the pin. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now here is Brett Baty. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. And a count 1-2. That's a little bit low. Fastball is outside. And a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
This is Bryson Stott. Check swing called strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Liner, and this could be trouble. In comes the tying run from first.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
First baseman, number 3.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. And a slider misses down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Jeff McNeil stands in.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Boom. Sizes this one up, but it's the shortstop that gets there. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Out to short, Turner. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 9th. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter.
One swing is a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-2. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
The right fielder,
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. And we're back. We're in extras here. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jordan Romano.
Jordan Romano.
Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And they've got the lead in extra innings. Safe. He beats it. 4-2 now.
Well, that's a huge swing to clear the bases, drive into, and get all the way around to third. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters...
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Nimmo, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball to Bohm. Sends it to first, and now 2 gone. He's in there. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 away with a runner at third. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close, and it's a full count. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and now just a 2-run deficit. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really important at bat coming up now.
1 out, runner at second. At the plate, Bryson Stott.
Now pitching for New York, number 70.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's outside. 3-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Lindor on to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Center fielder, number 60.
Up next, Brandon Marsh.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can